Revan here. Welcome to the video. If you like the video, please give a like and subscribe to the channel. And if you don't like the video, give one anyway, ha ha ha. On this DD3 city node I've used Carnage, Venom and Symbiote Spider-Man. My Spider-Man has T4s on all his abilities, as well as Carnage's passive, and Venom's special. You will rely on RNG at first to get started, as a lot of the enemy use assists. At first you want to focus on the right side by using Spider-Man to stun the Okoye, and applying slows on the enemy. You want to put as many debuffs on Mr. Fantastic and use Venom's ultimate to spread them to as many enemies as possible. Focus on using Carnage's basic to spread more debuffs. You don't want to use his special unless you know that you can drop Mr. Fantastic into the red or kill him, as you want to take advantage of his passive. Using Spider-Man you want to extend Okoye's stun and surrounding enemies bleeds. You want to use Venom's special on Johnny Storm, as you don't want him to get off his ultimate. Once the Mr. Fantastic on the right side is dead, you don't really need to worry about the Okoye anymore. Now you can start to focus on the Johnny Storm and the other Mr. Fantastic, as you don't want them to be around when the next wave drops. The Shuri on this node is not really a problem, and you can easily flip M'Baku's taunt. The Thor will die just from all the splash damage, and he is so slow that he won't really get an attack off. The damage is nowhere near as bad as previous nodes, and the only weakness the symbiotes have is heal block. But Shuri won't be using it much anyway. A lot of Shuri's heals will be lost, as you will be spreading heal block around the enemy. And as for her defense up, you will use Venom to flip them. I try to use Carnage's basic to spread bleeds and slows between the Mr. Fantastic and Johnny Storm, and extend with Spider-Man's special. You also want to spread the damage to the Jessica Jones, as JJ will cleanse the enemy's debuffs. That will slow down the momentum you have built up, and you don't want that to happen. Once the next wave drops, the biggest threat, as of damage, is the Thing. Now that there is new enemies, you want to get them all low health to build speed meter up for the upcoming waves. If you can prevent them from attacking, then you will just roll through this node. So using Carnage's basic and saving Venom's ultimate for spreading the debuffs to the new enemies. The other enemies like Quake are no real threat, and will die by all the debuffs being spread to them. Your main threats are the Mr. Fantastics and Okoyes, so they are your main targets when on the field. Another Mr. Fantastic and Johnny Storm will drop next, so you want to stun them as quickly as possible. I chose the Johnny Storm as he does the most damage. You don't want to be caught with too many Fantastic Four or Wakandans on the field. So always aim to getting everyone low health before the next wave drops, because there is a pattern of alternating Fantastic Four and Wakandans dropping each wave. And if you let them build up, the assists are what will kill you. The added enemies like Thors and S.H.I.E.L.D. should never be your focus, so don't waste your time on them. As long as you play it smart and follow these tips, you will one-shot this node. So enjoy the rest of this video, and don't forget to give it a like if it was helpful, and subscribe to the channel for more.